It's TBISE, the best of sports entertainment. Here live in Providence, USA. TNS Media Group is the team and the family. So it's been a question that's been proposed to us. You know, out of all sports, it's been asked is, well, are women able to play in the NFL football versus men? In my opinion, I mean, that's a definite capital N-O. I mean, I think that would be.
But you never know, Toffee. You got some fast women. You got some strong women. They might can get in the. Why not a field goal kicker?
Right. I was thinking a punter, a holder.
She got a point.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Because they really don't really get as much. Now I can see if a punt is blocked.
Yeah,
you know, and that's. But that's far. I'm not gonna say that's far because that happens every week. A punt is getting blocked.
So as soon as a punt gets blocked, what's the first thing?
It turns into mayhem.
So what's the first thing they do? The first thing the player's looking for is what? The kicker. They want to hit the kicker. They want to go out and just.
Because the kicker is the last defense. Once the kicker is out the way, it's all green pastures.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if the kicker is a woman, wow, she might be it. Because the kicker is the last defense.
I'll buy the
That's
ticket
the
to
last
that game.
one. He's the last one that's backed up there because he got his punt or his field goal blocked. So he is the last one that can try to contain something before it gets bad, especially if the ball was a turnover.
That's right.
Now you have whoever picked it up. Now his men, they're trying to, and the kicker is the last one that stands.
Let me ask you a question.
Defense.
So I'm just speaking candidly. Now when you see a person block a punt and pick up the ball like a defensive
It's
back,
violent.
What? You see the punter trying to tackle him, and it never happens. Punters are getting ran
the
over.
punters are so smart. That's why I picked it. And then I'm not trying to be biased here, and I'm not trying to, but it's just fact. I'm not saying that there's not no strong women. I'm talking about physically strong, not mentally, because we know that women are sometimes surpass men mentally. But I'm talking about physically. You have women that body lift or take hormone growth. Okay, that's cool. But you had to do something to a man. We can be born and just go through the days of life and just gain strength.
Yeah.
And it's just the way God created us. I don't think that a woman should be on a football field. We're not talking about,
Hey,
let alone
what about the
college.
cheerleaders? Come
Now,
on.
cheerleaders is cool. They on the sideline. They got the pom-poms and the water and they looking cute. And I think that's where they belong.
As far as playing,
They're coaches too. They can be coaches.
Yeah.
But to actually participate in this violent, we're talking about the NFL, Karen.
I agree.
And Toffee, we're not talking about
Seriously,
sitting
no.
up here
Yeah.
because you can sit up here and run this show and we can and piggyback off of you. We're not debating none of
Right,
that.
right.
We're talking about getting into the violent nature of football. We're not talking about baseball, basketball, and them two is physical sports.
Yeah.
But football is the most dominant besides soccer.
Exactly.
But I still say it's more violent. This is like the segment we had when we talked about like the Rome days. Why do people like to see the violent nature of, like people get hyped when it's a pop. You running with that ball, and man, can you imagine you running with that ball, Karen?
Yeah.
Trying to get through the hole for three, and some of these guys like Carter you mentioned, or Miles Garrett come around that edge, and
She wears sneakers that are lifted up. They bounce like this.
she can wear sneakers to this roof, man. And
Bounce, Jordan.
I would say, I would like to see it for a woman's sake. And then just to say, I told you so. Do not try this no more.
Just
Fans,
one time, huh?
Just one time, but you gotta let me know what you think, though, Karen. You are a woman.
The thing about it is, though, they gotta make it through training camp.
Ah, that's true.
So,
Tryouts. Because if anybody let them make it, they're playing a game.
That's right.
Any coach that lets a woman say, you know what, you made the team. You're a running back. Oh, this is a laugh test. We're talking about the National Football League, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're talking about.
Okay.
We're not talking, like I said, the national. Do you guys see how they had to take out the punt returns, the kickoffs, because of the, can you imagine a female in there fielding a kickoff? And, oh my, no,
I won't even mention if she happened to be pregnant and didn't know it either. I won't even mention that.
They shutting down the league. The league is getting shut down.
I think
man.
it would be, yeah.
Yeah, so as we can all agree, I don't know, Karen, you didn't give your take.
That's what I say. I'm waiting for Karen.
What do you think? You think they can play out there with the men?
I really don't. I don't think so. I didn't have a daughter, but if I did have a daughter, I wouldn't have let her play because, hey, I want to be a grandmom someday. I don't want her to get injured, I want her, and she would be injured because
like Mike Tyson says,
a lot of heavy guys,
spinal,
300 pounds.
I'm just thinking about the certain plays that I have locked into my image from just up and present play.
Sheldon Brown, Reggie Bush.
Brian Dawkins and AJ Crippler coming across the middle. Like them are a woman might not.
She might just have a heart attack on this.
Right, like can you? And a woman is made gentle and fragile. I'm not going to say fragile because that might be the wrong word. But a woman is not made like a man, point blank. And that's just something whether we're taking harm, to try to achieve but the natural way that the order of life, a woman and a male is just.
Men are brought up to, respect women, protect women.
Exactly, and for her to get in this sport.
I can't imagine being her father watching,
And the men that's tackling her is men that probably been scarred from divorces and taking their money. And it's like, get over here and take, I can just only imagine what's going through these guys' mind when this female feels this punt. Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, it's like time to unleash. So listen, leave your comments, your thoughts on this. It's TBISE, the best in sports entertainment.
MegaCare LLC, giving you an abundance of what you need. Do you know that MegaCare LLC has been top rated in home care since 2020? If you have a loved one, a neighbor, a friend who needs home care, if you're looking for top pay, 401k, benefits, health, call now, 215-644-8341. That's 215-644-8341.